RocKidZ. My name is Mia. Welcome back to our RocKidZ life. Today we're going to learn how God loves us. So get ready to learn about God.
It's Good Friday. Bienvenidos a un nuevo episodio de RocKidZ Live. Hope you guys are ready to learn today about Good Friday and what happened on that special day. So today we're going to learn what happened on Good Friday. Hoy vamos a aprender sobre qué es lo que sucedió el Viernes Santo. Yo te voy a invitar a que pongas mucha atención. El día de hoy es un día muy especial. Sabemos que estamos celebrando la semana de Pascua. You're expecting for Sundays a special service. But today I want us to learn and I want us to see what happened. So because before Sunday, Friday had to happen. What happened Friday was that Jesus was crucified. So the Bible tells us that he was crucified, and we know by history and everything that has been proven that Jesus died around noon. But he lived on the cross for 3 hours. Sabemos que Jesús murió alrededor del mediodía, pero él estuvo en la cruz por 3 horas. Y en ese momento, when he hung on the cross, when he was on the cross, he expressed these words and he said, "Father, into your hands I commit my spirit." And then he died. Padre, en tus manos encomiendo mi espíritu. Y después murió. When he died, there was an eclipse. There was an earthquake, and the curtains of the temple ripped in half. Jesus' death on the cross did the following for us. I want you to remember this is what means, and this is why we celebrate, and this is why Good Friday, por eso nosotros celebramos y por eso nosotros nos alegramos en recordar el Viernes Santo. ¿Por qué? Porque cuando Jesús murió en la cruz, Él compró nuestra salvación. Cuando Jesús murió en la cruz, Él pagó el precio por nuestros pecados. Cuando Jesús murió en la cruz, Él nos dio salvación y la esperanza de ir al cielo un día. En la cruz, ese Viernes Santo, cuando Él expiró las palabras y Él dijo, "Into your hands I commit my spirit." En tus manos encomiendo mi espíritu. Él compró el precio de nuestra salvación. And now, one of our friends from RocKidZ is going to read 2 Bible verses for us.
Today we will be reading John 15:13. Greater love has no one than this, to lay down one's life for one's friends. Juan 15:13. Nadie tiene mayor amor que este, que uno ponga su vida por sus amigos. Okay, and we will also be reading 1 Peter 2:24. He himself bore our sins in his body on the cross so we might die to sins and live for righteousness. By his wounds you have been healed.
En Juan 15:13 vemos que no hay mayor amor que es que uno ponga su vida por sus amigos. And this is exactly what Jesus did for us. He put himself on the cross to die and shed his blood to pay for our sins, to buy our salvation. Y también en 1 de Pedro 2:24, 1 Peter 2:24 tells us, he himself bore our sins in his body on the cross so that we might die to sin and live for righteousness. By his wounds you have been healed. Okay, now I want us to learn this prayer. I know that maybe some of you will not have what I have right now here, which are the jelly beans. But if you do, I invite you to do it with jelly beans. But if you don't, you can do this with color pencils and a pencil and a piece of white paper or any kind of paper you have at home. But if you do have jelly beans, I want you to try to do it with jelly beans. That will help you better, and it will be a sweet treat for you at the end. But with this prayer, it helps us remember. Nos ayuda, con esta oración nos ayuda a recordar qué es lo que sucedió en la cruz, qué es lo que Jesús hizo por nosotros en la cruz y qué es lo que Él nos da. Entonces, okay, so we're going to go down each of these and we're going to learn what each color means. Okay, so we're going to start with black. And black is for our sin, the wrong things that we have done, present and future. Things, that's what black means. That's what black represents. So the next color that we have here is red. Put it right there like that. So, and what does red represent? Red represent is for Jesus' blood, the blood that he shed for everyone on the cross. La sangre que Jesús derramó en la cruz por nosotros. Eso es lo que el color rojo representa. And white. Excuse my straw, but there it goes. And white, what does white represent? White represent is for a clean heart when in Jesus we believe. When you believe in Jesus and you ask him into your life, he takes all the sin away and he gives you a clean heart. Cuando tú recibes a Jesús en tu corazón, él te limpia del pecado y él te da un corazón limpio. Y eso es lo que el color blanco representa. And like I said, I didn't have yellow, so I'm using orange. What does yellow mean? Gold is for the streets in heaven. Promise when Jesus we received. So we get the promise that when we receive Jesus into our heart, we are promised to one day be with him in heaven. So el amarillo representa las calles de oro en las cuales nosotros vamos a caminar cuando vayamos al cielo, que es nuestra promesa al recibir a Jesús en nuestro corazón. Y el siguiente, el verde. ¿Y qué es lo que el verde representa? El verde, the green represents is for growing, hide his word in your heart. So for growing his word and hiding his word in your heart. So put your trust in Jesus. Give your life a brand new start. Pon tu confianza en Jesús, que su palabra crezca en tu corazón y dale un nuevo sentido a tu vida. Esa es la oración que yo quiero que tú hagas para que tú recuerdes lo que significa el Viernes Santo y qué es lo que sucedió en ese día especial. Bueno chicos, esto ha sido todo por el episodio de hoy. But now, let's worship together with these two songs.
Bye. See you next time.
¡Acción!
Por el
Ok. ¡Un earthquake!
¿Por qué lo digo? Siguientes. Yo estoy repitiéndome como mucho. No. Mejor lo voy a decir en inglés. No, mejor así de tapa abajo. ¿Y qué más? Y no te olvides de suscribirte. ¿Le paro?